So what the heck are we doing here, Lanny, at about 1 a.m.? Well, since we've got Mother moved in, more or less now, kind of my chance to sort of move some of my crap back in. And the crap I have chosen to move in it is my old game systems mostly. So this is my old Super Nintendo. And basically what I want to do is, I never had a Super Nintendo, so I bought this one from a really good friend of mine back in the day, named Bart. We'll do a better story about Bart someday. He's a really cool guy. And he didn't really have any spare controllers to give me when he sold this. He sold it to me for next to nothing. And you can see it's got a Sega power adapter. It's got written here, Super Nintendo End Works. And sure enough, that's what's going on here. It's a Sega AC adapter hooked up to yeah. So then this is my Super Nintendo. And yeah, and all my bad controllers. I think this is my only good controller, and even it's like... So what we're going to do is we're going to hook it up, and we're going to test these controllers and see which ones are really bad. Like even this one, like obviously we're going to have to fix that. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I think it'll be fun. And then I couldn't find my AV cable. But I remembered that the N64 AV cable is the same. Ta-da! Yeah, I still got a 64 in box. I never owned a 64 when they were new either, really. I don't have any games here, though. Or a controller, apparently. I think they're with my cousin Ernie. I had some stuff stored with him. He's a cool guy. Hopefully one day he'll come out here. He makes Apple art. Maybe one day he'll show us how to do Apple art. I wouldn't mind talking him into it. So yeah, I got an old CRT here even. So I'm gonna hook this up and yeah. Right, so I only could find 3 games currently, but 3 very different games too. But if you're gonna have 3 games for the Super NES, these probably aren't a bad 3 to have. Super Mario World, of course. Egon's here to help. Say hi, Egon. Hi, guys. Prince of Persia. And Sim City. Oh, yeah. This one, I probably could remove that, but I don't know. I kind of like the provenance. So it's like Showtime Video. So, yeah. Let's see if this... Oh, that's a good sign. So yeah, I'm just going to clean this card up a bit more and we'll try it out. Alright, well, I don't have a remote for this TV, so... And since I used the AV cable, I needed it to be on, you know, the AV setting. So I had, luckily I have a Samsung with the IR sensor in it still, infrared. So I was able to download an app and switch the TV over. And now in theory it works. So we're gonna start out with the controller. I'm pretty sure works. And work our way from there. ready, Egon?
Well, can you imagine folding yourself? Do you know what origami is? It crumbles it up. Things run every which way. No two lines intersect. See?
I think we gotta do it first. Oh. I think that was unnecessary. Oh, that's not a good sign. Alright, well, it's still not working right, but at least we know it's displaying video. Kind of. I had a feeling this thing might have been foobarred a bit. Wicked. So yeah, they weren't really doing anything. This one would go, the D-pad would work, but nothing else. So I got the back off. As you can see, it's been pretty busted over the years, so. These little buttons just pop right out. So, let's see if there's... Oh. Are you a bad little rooster? I think so. So we are back. Another day. And what we're going to do is some continuity testing. And basically what that does is it tells you if there is continuity between your circuit. See, nothing between me, but well, maybe I don't know how this works. Oh. Derp, derp, derp. You have to put it in the right hole. Continuity. So yeah. You don't need to see that. It's just going to make a really loud annoying noise. I moved on to this one for a bit, and as you can see, the wires are pretty broken. So that's the logical place to start. Easiest way to clean up little tiny wires like this is to light them on fire, I find. You see, this one was way shorter than the other, so maybe it was just broken and I didn't notice. I'll just wire that up and we'll test it. So in this controller's case, I do think it was this cable. As I went and I did test it, and I was able to get into a game of Mario, so might have to get a whole new cable for this brown guy. It's really brittle. Let's get him covered first. Yeah, so even silicone together wasn't doing anything. But if I touch it to it, right, so I got it working-ish, but it's still kind of got like a mind of its own. And like it'll jump, but like I really gotta hammer it down. So when I try to use the controller, it's still moving to the right and only to the right, and I think it is because of this broken trace right there. It's kind of hard to see, but I totally brought a friggin' magnifying glass in. So yeah, as you can see right there, it's very broken. And if I try to run continuity through there, it just does not work. It does not work at all. Alright, I just have to ignore my stinky chicken. So, as you can see, it's supposed to reach to here, from here, but it doesn't do anything. But it does something there, but not there. Therefore, I think this is broken. I think that is our problem. Just been outside too long and it's rusted. So, I'm thinking we need to bridge that gap somehow. And one way of doing it is to maybe take a jumper from there to there. Maybe from there to there? I don't know. Because that one is there. Yeah, see, it goes into this pin here. So I think we can jump from here to here and it might work. I think. Don't quote me on that. So, what I'm going to do is take a piece of speaker wire and shove it in there and see what happens. So, once I do that, I'll come back. Alright, now that we've done the world's greatest soldering job, I'm just going to wait for my solder to cool before we go try it. Because, yeah, I'm not a very good solder. So let's see if that actually did anything, or if I am dumb. Damned electrons and their wires. Oh, I like that. Still nothing, but yeah, we'll try that. I think it'll work. I'm feeling optimistic. All right, I'm feeling so confident. I hooked it all up. Ooh. Oh. Oh. It's a little stiff. I'm gonna have to go in and move that wire a bit, but yeah, it's just ever so slightly stiff. It's awesome. I was starting to give up hope. I was like, I don't know if I can do it. It is too hard. This is outside of my expertise. But apparently I have a new expertise. One of these buttons. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, so to recap, we had a completely broken controller. That wasn't functioning at all. We fixed the one brown wire. That seemed... actually, we had to fix all the wires on this one. So yeah, we fixed all the wires on this one because they're all broken. But then it still was continuously moving in one direction. So we determined that it was this trace that was broken due to continuity tests. And we made a jumper. Jumping from there to there. And yeah. So basically, flimsy. But yeah, it did fix it. So I'm just going to resolder this back on better and get it out of the way so it's not bumping the button, and probably glue it to the back so it doesn't move ever again. But yeah, pretty cool. Alright, so I just went and cleaned up that trace a bit. Looped it around so it looks a bit prettier. And yeah, we're just getting ready to put it back in and try it again. So but yeah, you can see it was supposed to go from, can I get my finger in there? It's really small. It's supposed to go from here up to there, passing through here, right? This is this button, and when you connect these two, we connect this side to that side. But yeah, that was broken right there. Macro. It's hard to get it to focus sometimes. There we go. But yeah, you can definitely see it. Yeah. Alright, let's give it a go. Nintendo presents a copyright strike waiting to happen. Whoop, it went left. That's a good sign. Went right. Doesn't feel so stiff. Oh, yeah. I need to fix the color on this TV a little bit, but... Oh, it's working really good. Really well. Yes, well. Oh, yeah, look at that. Hooray! I am so smart. SARMT. Yeah. Oh, oh. It's always the last button you push. No. Oh no. Oh.